available tied to an item-specific modifier. I've never heard of that scenario, but John, if you hit white sauce and then hit modifier, just jam something in there and just see where it shows up at the top or at the bottom. Yeah, okay, there you go. There's your example. Perfect. Yeah. I've never seen that, so you're taking it to the nth degree, which is great. Yeah, I'm with you.
So, Steven, you're looking for the sauce, and then right below sauce, you want to say sauce on the side.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, and what you did, it tells me that it's just a matter of programming it. You have the functionality that can do it. So
yeah, the original POS code, the development started in 1995. I mean, we had 20 years of functionality into this software program, and it's amazing the things that it could do. We learn something new every day. Deep program.
Yeah, good.
Absolutely. So just kind of continuing on with this scenario of error correct. So you can see now that I've sent this to the kitchen and got a print back there, I've got these green dots next to it. That's the server's indication that it's been printed. So they simply can't error correct this out anymore. They'll need to see a supervisor for a void, and I'll get to that in just a few minutes. So you can see here that I've got my open tables, and they're just going to keep on stacking up throughout my shift, and so you're just easily managing them like this. The next thing I'm going to show you is separating checks. So this is kind of a neat feature, especially in senior living, kind of two steps in one here. So
before you get to that, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
On the green dots you're talking about being sent to the kitchen and then trying to make modifiers, after it's been sent, can you just program it if I want to give the ability to servers to make corrections? Can you do that? And if so, can I have a report at the end of the night that tells me error corrections or anything that's going on?
Yes, it's called the activity report. So if you allow them to make these types of corrections after the fact, you can then get an activity report showing you who was doing error correct, so you can start seeing trends that way.
Okay.
I can show you the activity report here once we get to the back office section. So separating checks, I've got 4 seats here. Before I get to this screen, I do have the opportunity to manipulate the check. So I can actually touch an item and then touch a seat and then move the food around, or I could touch a seat and then steal an item. So you can see how I'm manipulating the check to get the right food under the right seats. After I've done that, I can hit separate checks, and this is going to allow you to take each seat and move them off however you need to. Maybe we do have a couple here, and then a couple of separate checks here. Otherwise, we have everybody separate. You still have the opportunity here as well to take food and move it around if you do need to after that point. And one last thing that you could do with this is actually look up the resident and grab their name, and you can actually get everybody, if they have cards, you can do this really, really quickly and grab everybody's name, click OK. Now everybody's got their own separate checks. Everybody's paying their own way.
Okay, so going back to the splitting checks, and this actually happened last night too. It happens every so often, especially when I have a new server. Can you close out one person on the check? If we have a table of 6 and 5 people are sitting there, one person wants to then leave early, so they want their check, but then I have a 6th person who shows up. Can you still modify and manipulate checks in that scenario?
Yeah, that wouldn't be it. So the person number 6 wants to leave. I'm going to separate checks, grab number 6, and split them off. Everybody else is still on the same check here. So person number 6 has their own check now, and I'm just going to settle them out. Let's just say they pay with cash. So I come back to my 5 top now, and somebody else comes back, and I'm just going to add my 6th seat in here again, and it's like nothing's changed.
Okay. And then you can still split items. If you have, let's say, C2 is gnocchi, if you decide that, it's on the wrong seat, it needs to be on 3, even after you split it once, once and close somebody out, you can still split it again?
Oh yeah, I can move this around as many times as I want before I settle the transaction. If you have this scenario happen a lot too, let's just pretend that this is an appetizer. You want to split the cost of it. I don't know if you have this scenario pop up for you, but we can split the cost of this item across all seats, and it's just going to get everybody a little piece of that. And do the math best I can, and we can unsplit this obviously if that was a mistake. But
what does it show on there? In that case, I mean, I love that you can do that. If